All right, welcome back to Sweating with Southwood for our lower body circuit. We are going to do that same format of 40 seconds on, 20-minute rest. 3 times all the way through with those 5 exercises being a little bit about 15 minutes long. So at the end, we come back with those 3 weighted exercises for more of that focus burn. So join me on your mat. I need a heavier and a medium weight. We're only going to be working with 1 today. So let's get started. We are going to begin in that gorilla squat. So we are going to have 0 weight, and you're just going to begin with your heels under your hips. We're going to walk down, down, up, up, hold, and then switch on your other side down. Now, you can move faster. Get that little bit of a cardio burn while you're doing your gorilla squat. This is working on your hip mobility, a lot of great functional movement, but you're also keeping your quads and your glutes engaged this entire 40 seconds. Woo! Starts to burn, right? Alrighty. We're gonna pick it up, come to our feet, grab 1 weight. I'm gonna let you choose if you wanna go heavier or your medium. I'm gonna do medium. Rack it at my chest. We are doing alternating side lunges. So step out, sit those hips back and down, come close back together. Sit those hips back into that lunge. Already halfway there. Now, you can scale up to 2 weights, holding 1 in each hand. Holding the weight racked at your chest helps with your form and shows you where to hold your weight. Whew. Okay, from our alternating side lunges, we are coming in to a mid squat. So there, our heels are gonna be slightly outside of our hips. Our toes are still pointing forward. Your knees are tracking out over those 3rd toes. Grab that heavier weight. Just gonna squat. Think about those knees pushing out over the 2nd and 3rd toe. So your knees are opening. So you get that extra little work in your inner thighs. And don't forget to squeeze your booty on the way up. Take that big breath through your nose, out through your mouth. All right. We're gonna stay with this heavier weight. We're gonna rack it back to our chest, and we will do a back stepping lunge, and we are alternating these. Whew, 5 seconds. 1 more deep breath. Let's go. All right. So take that long step back, knee drops, and replace. You want to think about moving up and down on an elevator. Because we should be standing up straight and tall. Our front thigh is parallel to the floor. Our back knee is bent, touching or almost touching when we go take our long step back. All right, back together. We only have 1 more to go. Put down my weight for a second. Stretch it out. Oh, got a nice crack there. Now we are gonna hold our weight by the top this time. It's gonna show us where to stop in our sumo squat. So nice and wide, toes pointing out, bend down to pick up your weight, and squeeze your booty on the way up. Now I'm holding my weight at the top, and I'm stopping when my weight hits the ground. You might need to stop before your weight hits the ground, and that's okay. As long as you're still feeling that in your legs and in your glutes, and making sure to squeeze an extra little bit harder at the top. Just make sure that when you're squeezing, it's not making your hips go forward. All right. You need to go through 2 more times on your own and join me back here for our weighted exercises. Alrighty, we are back for our lower body weighted portion of our workout. So let's get started. I want heavy weights, the heaviest weights you have, grab them. We're gonna use them for our squats. We're just going to do normal squats. Gonna practice that functional movement of up and down, holding those heavy weights. So we are going to do a suitcase carry in these squats. So go ahead and bend your knees to pick up said heavy weights. Put those down at 25, guys. Wow. Roll those shoulders back and down, really exaggerate it. Heels under hips. We're gonna put those weights out to the side and squat and rise. Now, if it does bother your shoulders to have your arms out to the side like that, you can put them in the middle. Just make sure that your core is tight, keeping your chest up. 5 more, guys. 9, 10. Whoo-wee. Hard. All right, take your rest. Do 2 more sets. Come back and join me for a deadlift. All right. So with our deadlift, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna keep those heavy weights. I will demo from the side so you can see my legs. Ooh. Heels under hips. You're gonna have a slight bend in your knee. Those weights are in front. Push those hips back. Make sure your tailbone is tucked so your neck and back are in a nice straight line. You're gonna go down to about your knees, maybe slightly lower, slightly higher, depending on your flexibility. And you're gonna think about pushing those hips forward and squeezing those glutes. One more. Woo-wee. Okay. Kills my grip. So 2 more sets of those. Oh, and your booty's gonna burn. And then you're gonna join me back here for split squats. Alrighty, now come and set up some split squats with me. I am gonna show you another option for you if these are a little tricky, because they are tricky. They're tricky for me. I just sat here and practiced 5 minutes before coming back to video it. So if you're struggling with it, give yourself some grace and come back and try again, okay? So first, grab a chair, a couch, preferably not a dog. They don't stay still. Yeah. You want to be square towards the opposite way you're facing and keep it that way. Place your foot back so you have that 90-degree bend in your leg that is on the chair. Now you're gonna pop this one forward because you're trying to get a parallel bend when you go down. So see how it's not parallel? So we gotta jump this leg forward very safely. Did you see this? And now try to readjust without making myself look ridiculous. Okay? So almost. See, it's still not even perfect, but that's okay. I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna crank out my 10. 1, 2, 3. Now I notice my knee is tracking in. I want my knee to track out. So when you are doing these, think about pushing your knee out towards the side. Instead of in, just like in our squats. 6, maybe 7. Even got my tongue out. This is so tricky. 10. Whew, okay. Listen, even if it was not perfect, I still got the burn that I signed up for in my booty. So, practice makes perfect. We know that. All right, I'll move my chair to the other side. So you can see these set up for this one. Very safe. Put your leg up there first. That 90-degree bend. Now I'm gonna pop this leg out forward. Set myself back in that 90 degrees. Ooh, there we go. Does that count as 1? Don't know what to do with my other foot. 2. Oh, see, there's that knee tracking again. 3. Did I just do this side? 4? Oh, you did. I'll go ahead and switch so I'll get that other side. Ah, don't tell anybody. There we go, 4. 5. This side doesn't burn as much. Ha! 7. Now notice I keep looking because I do have a mirror here and I am checking my form. Gotta squeeze your glutes to keep your hips square. And think about that knee pushing out. And feel that right in your booty. Do 2 more. Whew. Last one. All right. All right. 2 more times all the way through and you are done today. Excellent work.